men because they have to cook on daily basis. You know, we cannot continue. We don't want to confront. We don't want to protest. That's why we've come on a peace mission to appeal. To appeal. Like I said, Professor Mark Nadu is a perfect gentleman who operates an open door in policy. You know? So, when we came here, we said, okay, people with that appointment will be seen. And we came here because of the emergency and the urgency of the situation. After going through all the troubles in the day, you go home at night, you're fighting traffic, you're fighting everything, you go home at night, instead of sleeping, you're fighting mosquito. You know, you come out, your productivity, if you don't get enough rest, your productivity will drop. You know, you come in, instead of working, you see them dozing off because they could not sleep at night. You know, so, geometrics, please, we are appealing to you, you know, to save our soul, you know, take us out of this grief, you know, let our businesses not go down, let our young people not go into crime, because if they're out of work, the next alternative is going into crime. When they get into crime, nobody is safe. Anybody can be a victim. You know, you are not safe, I'm not safe, nobody is safe. You know, and again, with electricity too, it reduces insecurity. Because the light fights crime. You know, if there is light, if there's electricity, people will think twice before they engage in any kind of criminal activities. Biko, at least you can hear Biko. I don't know whether Ken is. Do you hear Biko?
We can hear you.
You can hear Biko. Hey, Joe. Please, I beg. I beg, Biko, please come to our rescue. Please improve our power supply. You know, even like SLT band A, you know, you require a minimum supply of 20 hours power supply in a day, and a minimum power supply of 140 per week. What am I getting less than 1 hour? In the morning, you just get light for about 30 minutes when you are almost out of the job. I go to the office, there's no light. You know, and the noise pollution, the environmental hazard, you know, the germ, the noise pollution, the smoke and everything, you know, the fume, you know, they constitute a lot of health hazards. Even at night, if the germs are on, if there's a crime going on in your neighborhood, you won't even know. You know, you won't even know because of the noise. Please, that's why we're here. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
One other thing we're going to ask, because I understand there are two arms of the business. You have the Genco and the Disco. You know, the one generating, which is geometrics, then the one distributing, which is APM. You know, so also want to know, why are we not generating? Why are we doing bulk buying for TCN? If there is something we want, we can send the presentation to TCN. So TCN, are you the people, you know, trying to put us out of business? Are you the people making life miserable? Or, you know, we work, we collaborate. You know, partnership to make sure that we deliver the dividends of democracy and the promises of the government and even the president. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mayor. And again, welcome to Geometric Talk. I will try as much as possible to respond to the issues you raised, and if there are specific technical issues, my colleagues will respond to those. First off, we took over a barrier get the asset. So for that period, it is a valuable asset, right? But like I said, that's the past. If you go back to 2022, and when we came in, about on the average was receiving about 27 megawatts. We did town hall meetings and promised that we would improve our. We signed, instead of going to the grid like the other discos, we signed the bilateral PPA with NDPS. Instead of 27 megawatts and that was getting, we signed the PPA for 100 megawatts. And we are pumping electricity into the range. All the businesses, all the residential, everybody confirmed that they were having tremendous power supply. But guess what? They refused to pay. They are stealing electricity. All kinds of tricks came up by the consumers. We ran into problems with NDPs because the power we are selling should be the revenue from which we pay for the power. We don't produce the power yet. Because of the problems we are having with collection, basically people refusing to pay their bills or people stealing electricity. I can regale you from now till tomorrow with all kinds of tricks about people come up with just to steal electricity. I'll give you one instance. There's a hotel that one of our meter installers went to install meter. They refused. Initially they tried to compromise the meter installer. He refused. This is a hotel that on a monthly basis, estimated bill used to be between 370 and 390 pounds every month. We came to install meter, outright refusal. He tried to compromise the meter installer. The meter installer refused to come back to the office and call for backup. Eventually, the man succumbed to being metered. By the next month, guess what? His bill was 1.1 million. So for the previous years, he's been stealing electricity of 700,000 every month. And this story is just one out of hundreds, right? So we came into our with the mindset of this is our home. We are from here. We are Igbos. This is our people. Prof is not, I'm happy that you have a relationship with him. He's not from Abia State. He's from Enugu State. Typical government people would normally carry this kind of project and go to them. I want him to tell you specifically his experiences with some of these issues. Engineer, please.
Presently metering a feeder called Township Feeder. We have about 30 feeders. And the feeders that have been metered now is called.
Let him get out there.
The feeder that is being metered now is called Township. Township Feeder. About Township Feeder. I must quickly mention so that you know how this metering thing works. Presently, APLE has the need to deploy over 200,000 meters. That approximately is above 27 billion cost. We have started. We started with the first feeder we mentioned, and we are deploying meters presently there. There are challenges around this metering, which is ranges from some customers even rejecting meters, some customers finding short wins, quick wins, how to again shortchange the system. Okay, and these are illegal. But again, this will not deter us from doing what we have started. Like I must quickly point out, metering is in steps and in phases. This is not to say we are almost all of a sudden deploying meters to everyone. but it's going to be in bits. It's going to come through. Supposedly, we will have the 200,000 meters to deploy. It still require time to get it across every household and every place. So now we are at feeder, township feeder, but this does not still stop the need should you want to get meters from actually approaching us and getting meters if you are not living around township. You must understand. And those other meters are not free. Okay, we are deploying the free meters now for township. When we are done with township, we'll go to the next feeder because the feeder-wise approach. And I want to quickly clear that. And just like my head legal director said, it is true that the infractions has actually deepened the success that would have enjoyed. Nothing. He mentioned how we started with NDPAC, we were buying 100 megawatts worth of energy daily. That runs into billions, and today we are owing NDPAC close to 7 billion. This money is not in the pocket of a PLA, rather it is in the pocket of every one of us here that lives around the land that cannot pay the bills. Now, we understand that the services for now, 25 megawatts as compared to 100 megahertz, is like 1/4. The services will not be as it's required or expected. That's why he mentioned, and which is true, that power plants we are on the countdown period now, we're hoping to come online. But again, I must quickly mention too that if the same way we treated the NDPAC is done to geometric power, because geometric power definitely is a generating company, which definitely will generate and also sell maybe at a cheaper rate, such that at a regulated cheaper rate, such that the primary focus of satisfying the businesses in our will be achieved. But I must quickly mention here that same energy should also be paid for. Otherwise, it may get to the point where geometric power may be out of business because they can buy gas. They still need gas to feed the power plant. It's important to it.
That's why that sensitization talk is very important.
I'm glad you mentioned that. Just before you came, we were having a small meeting with one of the feeder team. And that was why when you kept calling myself, I was in a meeting when I had to come up, and I was told you were the one that was there. That meeting was something similar they came for, and their books were shown. It is easier. I do this a lot sometimes when I see a lot of persons come around. I say, well, look, we are not in a good shape now to start. When you have the supply, I'll be like, oh, that pay I give you supply. This is the supply. Where is your money? We don't have enough supply. But the little one we have, most of the times, again I repeat, most of the times, people don't pay. I have a staff that was assaulted and brutally injured with bottle. Yeah, I think I still have pictures of that. Stabbed heavily. I have staff that have been beaten blue-black. Just like he talked about machete. I've had staff that the machete were used upon. Just because sometimes some people feel it is their right. This era of pay whatever you like is still in the subconsciousness of some persons. This is not to say we do not encourage or entertain disputes to bills. We respect you. As a customer, you have the right to dispute your bill. But when you don't dispute your bill and the team is already with you, politely allow them to do their job, then you come to the office and do whatever you want to do. But most of the times, people take the laws into their hands and it becomes a difficult thing for us to achieve. On a month-to-month basis, our bill amounts around $1 billion, but yet we struggle to collect it. Because people still, as we speak, do not pay. Now, kudos to some of the commercial team, when I mean the industrialists. They've actually tried, even when we needed them at some time, they come for rescue. The major problem is the residential customers. And trust me, they are still the ones that are clamoring for more supply. We are humans, we understand. Most of us here live still inside the same place. It's not like we're isolated, we are living away from the supply. We're still passing through the same thing you pass through, we pass through. And we understand the security aspect you mentioned. So we'll do everything. When robber wants to rob somebody, he doesn't look at where you walk. Sometimes he looks at the bag you're carrying or the car you're driving, and before you know, he has attacked you. So we are all victims of whatever may befall anyone, which we don't pray for. I want to politely say this, that It is tough for us, but we'll surmount it. We are closer to the end. Okay, the stories are endless. I've seen you've come to know what our plan is and where we're heading towards. Hence, I don't want to bore you with the happenings. But Mayor, it is not interesting out there. One of the ones, and he has intervened. He has stopped some of the disconnection that would have happened. I have been disconnected twice. Twice I have been taken out. NDPAC took me out for not paying. This is not because we have the money somewhere. Our books can be checked. We are very open. The money is not there to who pay them. The one that would have happened was this September or October. October. The governor had to call the minister at midnight. It was part of the persons who cushioned it. And it's still hanging around as we still speak. So it is good we look at the books from both sides. It makes us a better judge in a situation like this. We are not proud to tell you we are not supplying you what you expect. We are willing to do that. But it's 25 megawatts is a huge constraint.
Indeed, we started with that, right? From 27 to 100. That's what we signed. 100 megawatts with NDPAs. And we are pumping electricity. The people we are stealing, people we are using.
Of getting people to key into the metering system. Even if it means dedicating one day as an enlightenment day, all of us will wear jeans when you enter field and let people know the importance of paying. You know, you're not in the business to lose money. You're not in the business, you're not for the Christmas. You know, so we'll get people. Everybody will come together, let people know the importance of paying. You know, then again, when you talked about the 25 megawatts, you know, it happens in Abuja, it happens everywhere. And some people are favored. You know, some people, out of maybe a group of people, industrialists you spoke about, maybe out of the 25 megawatts you're getting, you're giving them about 18. And the rest of us, maybe about 7 or whatever. So let's see. I mean, it's natural because some of them will come and say, oh, blah, 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 blah. But when you look at the combined efforts of the smaller ones using generator, they will even need it more. So let's see how we can make the thing more even. How to increase what is going to the people. And again, from what you're saying, the countdown. Before the end of the year, the electricity, the public power supply would have improved. So that's what you said.
Hopefully, this is subject to, like you said, every weekend we are on FM. Before we came in, we had several engagements with Abba Chamber of Commerce. But I mean, I'm very ashamed to say that even very prominent homeowners, business owners, are also involved in this business of stealing. I'm very ashamed to say it because, like I said at the beginning, we came in here as we are from here, these are our people, we will give them the best. And we did just that. We moved from 27 megawatts on the average to 100 megawatts. We signed the PPA and we are pumping electricity. So we are not happy with the situation now. We are improving on it, and I know that just very soon, very, very soon, we will go back to that point. We will work with you, but the primary thing that I think you will have
never be born by this time. It's very simple. I don't need magic or anything.
You also have cases of bypass.
Yes, it is rampant. Okay, so what I did was, when I attacked him and he knew that this is serious, he now called the person the person, they now have a type of shop who is not connected, these shops are not connected to the meter. They now have a separate account. I think you see that I don't need magic to tell me that you are not being metered for you to leave your bulb on. Now, when I asked him, I saw the bills, they are not paying, they're owing us huge arrears. I said, drop it. He said, no, we paid 20,000 naira yesterday. 20,000 naira you paid yesterday for 4 shops. In fact, to tell you how we use light, this is in daylight, right? The guy who has a small barber shop has the ACs on. ACs on. The laundry guy has his washing machine on, his ironing is ongoing. And they are paying 20,000 naira a month. These are guys who have a minimum of 20 hours in a day. It is obvious they are not paying us the actual amount of energy they are consuming. It is very obvious, right? So when I told them, this get him disconnected. Get them disconnected, they disconnected them. It was then he knew that we were serious. He thought it was a joke, like normal. For me to go to the field, he should know that it's not a joke. But when he didn't know me, so he knew that I disconnected him, he has to run to go and pay. Because he wouldn't. I told him that tomorrow when I'm coming with policemen to monitor who is reconnected back. So when he heard that, he was willing to go and pay his bills. He went and paid, and we're going there. A lot of them in that area, they don't see pay. Even when I'm talking about meter, in fact, I disconnected a particular compound, even with meter. Okay? They came with that. Yeah?
It's been tampered with.
It's
Does the meter come with seal?
yes, it comes.
Yeah, but once the seal is broken, it's been compromised.
Exactly.
I want to thank you for coming around, especially the mayor that organized this visit. We are a people-friendly company, and we listen to advice, we listen to suggestions. Our doors are open. We are transparent in everything that we do. Our job is to make sure that Abba gets more power than it needs, and we are going to ensure that is done. We've had extensive discussions, like the mayor said, upstairs, and um, we will come back with ways that we can collaborate to make sure that the power supply is more efficient and gets to all customers within the ring fenced area. Um, this was an impromptu visit, so I was complaining to the mayor that we don't have enough refreshments. But very soon we'll call you back and we'll retaliate.
Thank you very much.